Is it going?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Miss Ranganathan, and I am your kindergarten teacher. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about Greek mythology.
Yay!
Once upon a time ago, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades were the three sons of Kronos. When Kronos retired, the boys divided the world up between them. Zeus took the sky, Poseidon took the sea, and Hades ruled under the earth, which means nobody really ruled on land.
Why were there only boys?
I guess when they had children, the father determines what the gender of the children are, and they just ended up having all boys because that's just what the crane brought them. At first, it was great fun, but things had been just a little bit slowly. Do you guys have siblings?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. And sometimes when you get bored, you start annoying them just so you can have a little fun, just to start a little fight for no reason.
No, that's rude.
No, you don't do that?
That's mean.
Okay, I do that to my sister all the time. But I guess I'm a sometimes mean person. Zeus thought about what he could do. He could turn himself into an octopus and visit his brother Poseidon under the sea, but he didn't feel much like a swim. He could visit Hades under the earth, but Hades was such a gloomy fellow. He could hurl thunderbolts, but it wasn't much fun without a target. He could hunt up one of the other gods, but the truth was all the other gods were terrified of Zeus. He did have a terrible temper, but only when someone lied to him. Since the gods often lied, they mostly avoided Zeus. Do y'all have friends that lie to you a lot?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah? Oh no, he's lied! Oh no.
That sucks.
He could call for his wife Hera. Oh man, I thought he was a young boy, but he's a married boy. But the truth was, Zeus was a little frightened of his wife. Do you have is your dad frightened of his wife? Or is it like, no? No?
When she doesn't put enough meat in the spaghetti sauce.
Yeah. He could find a beautiful woman, but he couldn't let Hera catch him. His wife Hera was very, very jealous. Oh my god, Zeus is such a bad person. He's trying to cheat on his wife.
What's cheating on his wife mean?
All right, you're in kindergarten. You know how sometimes you have a very best friend in the whole entire world, and they're like your best friend? How would you feel if they got another best friend?
Then it would be 3 best friends.
Such a big heart. But what if it was what if they did it sneaky and they were betraying your trust and they were telling the other person all your secrets?
What's betraying my trust?
Oh man, you are 5 years old, right? Okay. So if you told them something that you didn't want them to tell anybody else, but then they went and told their other best friend, how would you feel?
Oh,
So
I feel sad.
That's pretty much that's pretty much what he's doing to his wife right now. Zeus flew down to earth and looked around for something to do. He spotted 2 men walking along a lane. Zeus cast his voice to make it sound like somebody else was speaking. He was very good at that. Hey, stupid! Zeus cast his voice loudly, hoping to start a fight. One man turned to the other angrily. What did you say? And before you could say Zeus, fists were flying. Zeus found that very funny. You know Zeus is an old man with a wife and he's behaving like this.
Wow.
He said stupid.
And
That's
he
a
said
bad
it's a bad
word.
word.
Yeah.
That's the worst S word, right?
Yep.
See me when I know.
A glint on the river caught his eye. It was Io, a lovely river nymph. What a lovely young woman, Zeus said. He promptly fell in love.
Wait, what's a nymph?
It's basically like a mermaid.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Hoping to hide himself from the eagle eye of his jealous wife, Zeus covered the world with some really thick clouds. Then he flew down to Io, but Hera was not stupid. The thick coat of clouds made her suspicious immediately. Zeus looked up. "It's Hera," he gulped. Quickly, Zeus changed Io into a cow. When Hera landed, all she found was an innocent-looking Zeus standing next to a little white cow. "This cow appeared out of nowhere," he told his wife, acting surprised. Hera was not fooled. "What a beautiful cow," she gushed admiringly. "May I have it as a present?" Not knowing what else to do, Zeus had to agree. Hera sent the cow away under guard. Zeus arranged for Io to be rescued and set free. He sent his Apollo to sing the guard asleep. When the guard closed his eyes, Io ran away. When Hera found out about it, she sent a gadfly after Io.
What's a gadfly?
A gadfly is a fly that bites.
Ew.
Right?
I
Moo,
thought all flies
moo! Io screamed when the gadfly found her. What?
I thought all flies bite.
Well, you know how some fruit flies just like fly around the fruit, they don't necessarily bite anything?
Oh.
Yeah, so
okay,
it's not a
okay.
mosquito. It's a fly that bites. Io swam. Okay. Io screamed when the gadfly found her. Io swam across the sea, hoping the gadfly would drown on the trip. No such luck. Although Hera did name the sea between Greece and Rome after Io. Perhaps you've heard of it, the Ionian Sea? No matter. Feeling very sorry for herself, a dispirited Io traveled next to Egypt. It was then that Hera decided that Io had suffered enough. First she made Zeus promise that he would never see Io again. Then she changed Io back to human form and left her in Egypt. Egypt was a dismal place for a river nymph. There are crocodiles in the Nile River. Back in Greece, Zeus gave a big sigh. Surely there was something he could do. And that's the end of the story.
That's not a good ending.
I know, it's really not a good ending. What do you think a good ending would have been?
If they were happy.
I'm sure Hera was very happy at that end of the story. Okay, cool, done.